back to on that one there. Thank you. All right, member for Morini.
Just as a declaration, I'm a holder of a current Master Fisherman's licence, own a business called CQ Feral and Environmental. Minister, we spoke just recently about the $106 million of feral pig damage. Last time we spoke, there was $925,000 allocated to that, which is about 0.73%. I just wanted to know, now that you've re-looked at those figures and it's $140 million worth of damage, what will the government actually be spending to make a correction and try and reduce this number of feral pigs and the damage for Queensland?
I thank the honourable member for his question, Chair, and no doubt, as I indicated in my response to the member for, I think it was Ipswich West,
yes.
We've allocated $3.47 million investment to reduce the risk of feral pigs. And
on the ground, not studies, like the studies have been done and done and done. The people out there in the electorate are saying, can we get rid of these pigs on the ground?
That's right, Member from Morini. The minister's just started to answer that.
Right.
So also it includes $2.16 million for the placement of 4 feral pig coordinators in regional or industry organisations and $1 million in grants. So we'll facilitate those grants through QFPI, but no doubt always keen, and I remember you showing me a technique and capability in the chamber one day, so it's important to engage with people like yourselves and stakeholders in the agriculture industry to appreciate an understanding of the effects on feral pigs. They are a pest, and that's why we've allocated millions of dollars of funding to address that particular pest.
Minister, one other question. You said $14 billion with bees in Queensland. We identified about 140 different bees in my electorate. I just wanted to know, at this time of the year, we have those African tulips flowering, and everyone takes their beehives over the range so that they don't kill the bees. What is the department actually doing about removing African tulip trees from within Queensland to stop the bees from dying?
I thank the member for his question. No doubt African tulip trees are a biosecurity threat, and certainly local governments would be wise to make sure they deal under their general biosecurity obligations to advise people that have those particular trees to be rid of them. In fact, one of my neighbours had one, and I alerted him to the issue, and he allowed me to jump the fence with a chainsaw and cut it down. So it's important that people take up those opportunities to rid their communities of particular plant pests such as that. But we have, in this year's budget, also allocated, I think by memory, $2.17 million over 5 years, along with additional funding each year in addressing plant and pest disease. So we'll continue doing that in respect to 21.7 over 5, and also $2.8 million for plant pests and diseases. So we'll work with local governments, but once again, everyone has a general biosecurity obligation to address those plant pests in their communities.
Just one quick one.
Very briefly.
Yeah, does NRM have access to that funding as well?
Beg your pardon?
NRM groups?
Pretty certain they do.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. We've got time